Joshua Tree National Park. We spent New Year's there this year, along with a lot of teenagers that froze to death in tents with a 50-mile-an-hour wind blowing. It was kind of nice in the day. It was 60 and relatively calm the first couple of days, but then the wind picked up something terrible. There's over 700 different species of plants there. We got pictures of about 20, I guess. A lot of chrysoid bushes and a couple of palm trees. I don't know what that is, but it's kind of pretty. Tony walked down around and I walked down around Cottonwood Springs. We hiked a little bit around Jumbo Rocks. That's one of those cholla cactuses. There's a big group of those halfway between Jumbo Rock and Cottonwood Springs. A little parking area. You can get out and walk around and get the thing stuck in your tennis shoes. It's kind of funny. Everybody, about half the people that came up in 10 or 15 minutes, they were sitting over, kind of bent over and knocking one of those little sticker things out of their tennis shoes. I got one that stuck right through a leather shoe. I couldn't believe that. But anyway, that's a chrysoid bush. Most of the desert's covered up with chrysoid bushes. A lot of it seems to be anyway. That's a long view of Cottonwood Springs. That's Tony there in the front ground hiking down to it. We hiked around Cottonwood Springs for a while, and it was nice hiking. There wasn't any really rough areas or anything. We didn't get up in the mountains or anything. A couple birds around there. Pat and Rod would probably like to tell me what these are, but I'll look them up in my book that they gave me later. That there cactus, something else, isn't it? That little round one. I think that's a barrel cactus. I'm not sure. I know. Somebody will tell me. This is a little bit of the rock formations out there. Strange thing. I claim those rocks up at Jumbo Rock were formed underground by being pushed up, and then the ground washed away later. That's hard for me to see. Wish I got a close-up of that little red berry bush, but I didn't. I don't think real good. A lot of dead things out there, and some of the dying things or things that you would think were dead, a little bit of water, and sometimes it seems like they come to life. And they grow places. They grow right out of rocks and stuff. Impossible places to grow. There's bird one. A couple of Joshua trees there in front of a rock. Some chollas, little ones, whatever. There's quite a few different varieties of those. See the big old, those rocks are bigger than a person setting up on the hill. See, that was growing right out of between a very difficult place to rock. And look at that, I guess, piece of crack there that filled up with something while it was being formed. X marks the spot. That's kind of, we didn't do any digging, but I imagine something's buried around there somewhere. There's a little green bird now. What is that, Pat? Let's get our book out and take a look. Okay. Pat and Rod, they're a couple of bird people that I think they said they have seen 750 different species of birds or something like that. Golly, I painted the sky in that picture. I didn't like the one